Yeah. So in this session, we continue with Python's regular expression, and we are going to create a file with a lot of data, and then how do we match the data within the file as per our regular expression? That is what we are going to see. Okay. So let me just start with a clean slate. So I'm importing RE. Okay, so I'm just giving enter. Now I have a data with me. The data is something like this. Look at this. The data contains, the name of the person, email ID, then the city. Okay, Trichy, Chennai, Madurai, Delhi, Mumbai. So all cities are there. Okay, fine. Now Ranchi is there, Raipur is there. Okay, suppose if I say I just copy one more record, Control C, Control V here, and I'll say Ranchi in caps. Ranchi in caps. Okay, fine. Then I have a few more records. Okay, let us say, Manish, let us call it as, Meena. Okay, Meena at gmail.com. Meena. Then I say Mahesh. Mahesh. So you can call Mahesh at gmail.com. Okay, so he is from Nagpur. So the spelling was something like this. Okay, fine. So this is my data. So now I go to my the Jupyter notebook. So I'm just reading the data from that file. So I'll just call fp is equal to open d : python / names.txt, and of course I can give a read mode here, read mode, fine. And then once the file is open, I want to read them. So I'll just say for data in fp, fine. So I can just say print data. If you want to have a record number for every data, now what you can do, you can just say rec variable. So it's in a rec, it can be anything, x, y, z, anything, and you have to enumerate fp. So enumeration, what it does, for every record which is read from the sequence or iteration, okay, it adds a record number, index number. So the rec will be an index number. So let us call the index. It doesn't matter, index. Okay, and I want to print that index also, but with +1, so that you get first record, second record, something like that. Look at this. So you can see here. See, one is first record. So the first record is Raj Tilak. Okay, so what we did was the index, it starts with 0 for the first record. So we put +1. We keep +1 so that it becomes 1. Then I have the record display. So record will be in the data variable, but index will be starting with 0. So we put +1 so that it starts with 1, 2, 3 and all. Okay, so you can start any number. For example, if you say 100 or 101, okay, you'll get 101, 102, something like that. Okay, fine. So let us start with 1. That's enough. Okay, so these are the records which we have in our file. Now, so what I want to do is, see, before I read the data from the file, I want to take the city, okay, in which I see the city from which a particular person is coming. So I want to put the city name. So only that record I want. So let me call city. So I want to pick out the student or employee based on the city. So I'll just say input, enter the city name. City name, please. Okay, fine. So he'll be entering the city name here in city variable. Now we have to locate. Okay, so how do we locate it? I don't want to print right now. I'll just comment it out. First, the data, basically the data variable, data will be a string. Suppose if I just say print type of data, so look at this. Just city is just say Trichy. See, everything is a string. So all the records are coming as a string. Okay, see, every line is a string. Okay, now what I can do, I have to match with the third field. Actually, look at this. The third field is here somewhere. Look at this. First field, second field is email ID, third field is a city. So I need to match with the third field. So what I should do is I should split that data into, okay, a list, data dot split. That means I want to pick out the third field. So the moment when I say split now, the split function of the string, basically data is coming as a string, I told you. See, every line is coming as a string. Okay. So when I say data dot split, the first line will be split, and using which a new list will be created. So I'll just print it out. Look at this, print data. See, Trichy. So of course it is not required right now. And just stop. So for time being, I'll stop it now, because every time it's not it looks awkward. It looks awkward actually. So you see, now you see here, every string is split into a list. So see, data of 0, data of 1, data of 2. So data of 2 will be our city name. Suppose if I just say, look at this. So you see Trichy, we got only cities. Okay, of course, list index out of range, because that's because of, look at this, the last record now. See, in file now you have to delete the last. Go to last position, keep the cursor over there, delete, then save it. Save it. Now you won't get that error. Look at this. I'll just clear the screen. See, now there will be no error at all. So look at, there is no error. Okay, this may happen. This may happen. So open the file, go to the end of the file, just keep delete. Okay, fine. Cursor should be at the last character. Then after the last character, put delete. Press delete. So that the new line will be deleted actually. So now we got all the cities actually. See, the city is here. Now, what should we do? We have to take the city. But the city, I can directly match. It doesn't matter. See, enter the city name, please. Then I'll say res will be re dot search ser or ch, then rf raw format. Okay, then because it's coming from a variable, the city name is coming from variable. Put city, comma data of 2, data of 2. Okay, then if res, that means if match is found, print data. I want the complete data. Okay, so look at this. I just say Trichy. So look at this. The person who is coming from Trichy has been taken. Okay, but this looks like you see the direct string method. Why should we go for regular expression? Okay, fine. So that is where we have some kind of interesting stuff. See, now I can just see. Now what happens is I'm just entering the city. That city, okay, basically it goes as pattern here. So when you put flower bracket, basically the variable can be kept inside your string interpolation. It's called string interpolation. So within string quotation, single quotation, you can put variable, but within flower bracket. But there should be a RF raw format. That's called raw format. Then you are matching against this particular field. Suppose if I say Ranchi, look at this, Ranchi has come. Okay, but the problem is I'm not getting the other cities. See, even Ranchi is there with the capital letters. Look at this. See, I have Ranchi in capital letter. See when data is entered, some people may enter in small letters, some people may enter in capital letter, whatever it is. So I want everything to be picked out. How do you do it? So what you do, you go here, comma, re dot ignore case. That's it. Ignore case. Okay. Then I'll just run it. I'll just say Ranchi. So you see, look at this. We got both capital and small. Ranchi in small and Ranchi in capital. Even if you have mixed data, you will get that also. For example, I think Nagpur. Let us take Nagpur. Nagpur, one small, one capital, mixed. Okay, fine. The first letter is capital, then P is capital, something like that. So if I say Nagpur, see, look at it, I get everything. The Nagpur in small letter, Nagpur in mixed, everything we get. Fine. So this is how you match directly against a field actually. Okay, but the thing is, I don't want I want everything. For example, if I say Ra, okay, Ranchi, Raipur, okay, so everything we get actually. What happened was, see, now what happened? It matches Madurai. Now everything is coming up actually. So anything which contains Ra has been matched. but I don't want that way. So I want to enter the city name starts with, enter the city starting with, sorry, enter the city name starting with some characters, starting with some characters. Suppose if I say Rana, it should pick out only Ranchi, Raipur, something like that. Okay. So in that case, I need to change it to, look at this, just before the flower bracket, put, okay, starts with this pattern. Start with this pattern. Okay. So look at this. I'll just say Ra. So I got to see Ranchi, Raipur, Ranchi. So anything which starts with, okay, fine. So again, if I say TRI, it's only Trichy. Then if I say CHE, I get only Chennai. Anything which starts with CHE will be coming up. Okay. So this way, what we do here, we have done a string matching within from the file. Okay, based on the complete match or part of the string, maybe starting with a specific character. Okay, starting with a particular group of characters. So now I just say Chennai, you'll get everything. Doesn't matter. It's starting with Chennai or CH whatever it is, CHE whatever it is. Okay, fine. Now, so this is how you do for individual cities. Suppose if you want to pick out something like this, okay, ending with bad, okay, ending with bad. So in that case, you have to change it to something else. So what you do, you just take it here. Okay, put dollar here. Put dollar. Okay, dollar here. So enter the city name ending with. Ending with. Okay. So I just say bad. So I got Hyderabad. Fine. So ending with I. So I say Chennai, Madurai, Delhi, Mumbai, Ranchi, everything. Fine, you got everything. Fine. So these are you manipulate your the strings, files, data from the file can be matched against specific patterns. Okay. Now, if you look at the slide, see we have a specific thing called grouping. What is grouping? When I say grouping, I'll just comment for time being. I just comment it out. So when I say grouping now, the pattern can be a group actually. So what happens is I'll just say pat is equal to, I'll just say ABC. ABC. This is the pattern. Okay. Then I say my string is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. Then I just copy from here to save time. Or I can just say, but no, it doesn't matter. If I just say res is equal to re dot search this pattern rf, okay, bracket, then I say pattern comma my string, close this bracket here, my string. If res result is found, print found, okay, else print no. Okay, so you see, now you can just see the output found. What is found? Look at this. This ABC as a group, it is that. The difference between putting group, suppose if I say ACB, it will say no. So look at this. I just show you the output. Look at this. Output. No, you got out no actually. So I think I'll take it down. Okay. I put it here. Yeah. So just run and look at this. No. Okay. So what happens is the pattern, when you put a parenthesis, all the characters within the parenthesis should be available as a group. Should be available as a group. Okay. So here it's only ACB. So it says no. Suppose if I say ABC, ABC, it says found. It says found. Okay. The difference between this and square bracket is, you see, when I put within square bracket, if either A or B or C, if anything is available, even out of order, it doesn't matter. See, if I say CBA, okay, it will say found. Look at this found. It says found. Okay. See, as long as some character from this group, see, from this, you can call it as a choice. Some character is available from this choice, pattern will match. Pattern will be matching. Okay, but if you put a parenthesis, the group should be available as it is. but it can be anywhere. For example, I can just say ABC, doesn't matter, it will say found. The moment I say ACB, it will say no, it will say no, because that group is not available. Okay, and then again on the group, we can have, if I look at this now, yeah, I can go for one or more times, and I say plus, it should be available one or more times, fine. So you see, ABC, so it's available, definitely it's found one or more times. I can say ABC, again it will say found, no problem. Okay, fine. Now ABC plus means one or more times. Suppose ABC question mark means, 0 or 1 time only, 0 or 1 time. Now if I just run it, it will say found, because it is talking about this particular pattern. Okay, it starts searching from there. Suppose if I say, yeah, in this case, this group, okay, should be available 0 or 1 time, okay. But what happens is, when it looks, okay, this particular thing now as a whole, if you look at it, occurs 2 times, but if you look at individual, they are appearing only once. See, if you look at this now, this pattern appears only once, so it says true, it says found. Okay, fine. So that's called grouping actually. Now within after grouping, we have OR condition. OR condition means, either this or that. So I can have ABC or DEF. Okay, that's what DEF. Either this group or that group. So I can just say ABC. I'll just say ABC, ACB. Okay, DEF, HJK, something like that. HJI. Okay, then suppose if I say BED, it will say no. But the moment I say DEF, it will say found, because either ABC or DEF as a group it is available. Okay, group as available. Fine. Again, you can just say plus means 1 or more times, star means 0 or more times, so it becomes true. Fine. So that is what is OR is concerned. And this flower bracket is for specific number of times. See, that thing is, this is very particular. Look at this. ABC should be available 2 times. Suppose if I say ABC, DEF, DHI, something like that, it will say no, because ABC, okay, this group should be available 2 times. Suppose if I say ABC, it will say found, because ABC occurs 2 times. Okay, so this flower bracket is for number of times the previous pattern as a group should be available. Suppose if we don't give pattern, you can just give individual character. See, A should be available 2 times. See, look at this. So it should give no, because the A is available only 1 time, then it starts with BC. Okay, again A is available only 1 time, it starts with BC. So it says A should be available 2 times. Okay, so that is what is this bracket is concerned. So we talked about grouping, or then the brackets also, brackets, and question mark is about 0 or 1 time. Okay, when you say 0 or 1 time, okay, it will return true, the pattern will be true. Okay, fine. So hope this session was useful. We will discuss with some other example, and we'll meet in the next demonstration. Thank you.